Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I'm going to do another edition of Transparency Tuesday. I haven't been very consistent with them. I'm transitioning right now. And for those of you who do know, I've currently made the decision and acted upon moving from the East Coast to the Midwest. And it's definitely been a journey so far. Last week was challenging, so I was just like all over the place. But definitely learning about timing. And I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. I didn't know what I wanted to share. There's a very fine line between being transparent and then telling all of your business, which some people don't seem to understand. So make no mistake about it, I'm a very transparent person, but I do not tell all of my business. But, if what I share can help somebody, that's what I'm here for. But last week was very challenging. I think the last time I drove cross country was about 5 years ago. And I think I did that in like under 2 days. But, I'm almost 40 now, so I can't be pulling overnighters like that. I need to rest. So I'm very appreciative of everybody who opened their homes to me, gave me a guest room, gave me some privacy, some towels to shower, a good hot meal. Very appreciative of my tribe. I can't ever say that I don't have a good support system, because I do. But last week, my homegirl was laughing at me because she was like, "Oh, you thought you was going to come up in here and everything was going to be good in 3 days," because I was agitated by the third day that things weren't going the way that they were supposed to be going. Yes, I know I tell y'all all the time, the way things happen and timing and the universe and the Most High. Yeah, cool. That's all good. But I couldn't find any crushed ice. They don't have a Wawa. I don't care how good their gas stations are out here. They don't have a Wawa. So I couldn't get any crushed ice. I couldn't get my Pepsi in a glass bottle. And then I had a headache one day, right? So I decided to take a BC powder. And for those of you who know, I like a good BC powder and an ice cold Pepsi in a glass bottle. I pull out the BC powder and it's empty. And I'm going to put the picture in the comments, because this is something that you can't make up. So on top of it being hot, I can't find a Pepsi in a glass bottle. There is no crushed ice. Somebody just told me about Sonic, so I'll check Sonic. But I couldn't find any crushed ice. And then I go to pull out a BC powder, and it doesn't have any powder in it. So I was just particularly agitated, even more so than I should have been. There was no silver lining. I was not trying to dance in nobody's rain. All these good quotes that y'all gonna try to give me. I wasn't feeling none of that. I wasn't feeling anything. So I wasn't very, I just wasn't very, I wasn't feeling it. Whatever it was, I had one of them days where I wasn't feeling it. The house that I chose had wood rot behind it failed the inspection. So it had wood rot behind the paint. So I was upset about that, because it was, in the perfect neighborhood, perfectly zoned for the school I wanted for my child. I'm very particular about the schools that she attends. So it was just, so many challenges I had met from the time I found out that I was accepted into the program, and me actually arriving in Texas. And I was on a wait list. I didn't think I was going to get in. I started looking for, jobs. And I was just like, all right, well, I wasn't doubting it. I was like, well, I'm on a wait list. Maybe they'll, accept me for January. And then I found out May 19th that I had got accepted, and I accepted my seat, my offer. And then from May 19th, by June 1st, I had to be out. Classes start next month. And so it was just kind of like a whirlwind of emotions, but I didn't have time to process those emotions because of everything that had been going on. There was no cool down period. It was just, everything was happening. 4 days after I found out I got accepted, and then I in turn accepted my seat, my truck died. Now I had almost 290,000 miles on my truck. I'm a driver. That's what cars are for. They are for you to drive. So it just needed thousands of dollars of work in order to even make it to Texas. And so I was faced with the decision to, shell out cash I didn't have, or get a car note. And so I made the decision to get a car note because, I'm a driver. I need a car. So I added that into a budget, which I had already done so good over the last 18 months of paying off everything and not having any payments, any serious debt besides, making my credit card payment every month to keep my credit good. So that was something unexpected. And then it was just little challenges along the way. And the rain, the storms, it seemed like on June 1st, like, Mother Nature was like, oh, okay, I'm going to start hurricane season right on June 1st. And then it rained for like 6 days nonstop. So I was just like, well, is this a sign that I'm not supposed to be going anywhere? Because I'm big on signs. And does this mean that I shouldn't fight? I shouldn't push through? Does this mean that I'm supposed to be somewhere else? So here I go, trying to figure out what all of this means, when basically it was just like, I expected to be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor, but I wasn't done with my labor. I wasn't done laboring. And that's how I have to look at all of this right now. My challenges from last week, the challenges from the week before. I sat down ready to enjoy the fruits a little too early. I'm still in this like labor season, apparently. And I was thinking to myself, like, all right, now 12 years, that's a long time. I done labored for 12 years. But for where I want to go and for who I want to be and what I want to do, I have to labor a little bit more. I have to work a little bit harder. I have to do a little bit more for a little bit longer. And so that's been my revelation, with timing, understanding that, and just been writing and staying sane. Very appreciative of my tribe. I can't ever say that I don't have a good support system, because I do. So it's been a journey. And, like my mom said, her grandmother said, my great grandmother Viv always said, enjoy the journey. And so that's what I'm doing, or trying to do. I'm not going to say that it's easy, because it's not easy, because I did expect everything to be okay in 3 days. Like, I expected to show up, get my keys, move in, show out, and everything go good. And then I saw the book list, and the syllabus. So then I started doubting the fact that I was going to be good in this program, because it's a combined program. You have to apply to the graduate program and the doctoral program, and have to be accepted into both in order to do the combined doctoral program. So it was a lot, and it's not like it was unbelievable, but it was just like, all right, I had a GPA under 1.0, and now I'm in grad school. And now Dr. Morton has a ring to it. And this is a reality for me, And so it was just a lot that I had to process, and still be a mom, still be mommy. And, still, again, grateful for my village, her village, and my support system, my tribe. So anyways, I just wanted to, remain transparent and share that little bit of my transition with you all. I'm sure some other things will transpire. So I'll be back next Tuesday to share some more. But until then, I'm just chilling. I'm not really chilling. It sounds like I'm a lot more calmer than what I was or what I have been, but I'm learning, as I go. I'm learning to be the eye of my own hurricane. I'm learning to be at peace in the midst of everything that's going on. And so that's ultimately what's happening with me. So thank you for following my journey. And yeah, until next time.